that on April 4th, 2024, at approximately 9:57 p.m., Dighton police received a 911 call from an off-duty Taunton officer who had reported finding an injured person in the breakdown lane on Highway 44 in the town of Dighton. Where police and medics responded, they found Paul DeMora suffering from a skull fracture in addition to other arm and leg injuries. He was later taken to Morton Hospital. He was later declared deceased. Dighton police, with the assistance of Massachusetts State Police detectives, arrived and began an investigation. In the roadway, there appeared to be a headlight base that was later determined to be the headlight base of a Toyota Avalon. It was missing from the right side of the car. That was discovered based on the imprinting in the back of it and how we were able to determine that it was a Toyota Avalon. With the assistance of the Taunton Police Department, investigators learned that a Toyota Avalon bearing a Rhode Island plate 1QR151 had been captured on a flock camera system a short distance away from the scene of the crash. Investigators later located video footage from a nearby gas station and liquor store. That video captured Mr. DeMora walking to the gas station to purchase Oreos that evening and walking away towards his home, which was approximately 200 yards from that gas station. The camera was motion activated and did not capture the collision. However, video surveillance further down the road at a liquor store had audio that captured the loud sound of a crash occurring at 8:58 p.m. That same video shows that vehicle that struck Mr. DeMora accelerating from the scene, never stopping or returning. In the hour in between the collision and Mr. DeMora being found, no one had reported the accident. The next morning, investigators learned that there was a vehicle with that same registration plate belonging to a Mary Rodriguez out of Providence, Rhode Island. With the assistance of Rhode Island State Police, troopers located a vehicle parked in her driveway that had a car cover on it. After securing a search warrant for that vehicle, troopers were able to remove it, which revealed significant damage, including a shattered windshield and hood dents that was also covered in blood, and a missing lower right hood light. Mary Rodriguez was interviewed by police and admitted that she resided and was in a relationship with Michael LeBoy, the defendant before you. At that time, she stated that he had been driving her car, that Toyota Avalon, back and forth to Taunton, Massachusetts, where he worked at an auto shop. She stated that the prior evening, on April 4th, he had called her to state that he had hit something on the road and had damaged the windshield. She told investigators that she observed the damage that was done to the car and that it was parked in her driveway. They also learned that Mr. LeBoy had gone to Walmart the following morning on April 5th and had purchased a car cover and had returned to the scene where the car was parked and covered it before he went to work that day. Later that afternoon, Mr. LeBoy was located. He assented to come in to give an interview to police in Rhode Island. During that interview, he admitted that he had struck something, he thought it was a deer and had hoped it could just walk away, but that it could be a person and that he didn't want to think that it was a person. He also admitted that he had passed cars traveling in the left lane crossing over the double yellow lines. At this time, the defendant's being charged with leaving the scene of personal injury and death. However, there is still a pending investigation as to the death of Mr. DeMora. So for those reasons, at this time, the Commonwealth is requesting a cash bail to ensure his appearance, as he is a Rhode Island resident. And from speaking to his attorney, the $2,000 is an appropriate amount to ensure his appearance on the next scheduled court date.